Hello, my beautiful Aquarius vibe tribers. Welcome to your April 16th through 30th, 2025 reading. Many blessings to you all. As we move forward in this energy, I'll remind you this is a collective reading. That means it's for all sun, moon, and rising sign for Aquarius. If you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com. Bring the coupon code that's scrolling below along with reading the instructions on where to activate it. And I will be looking forward to doing a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So let's see what the cards have to say as we open up the energy. Ooh, we have the Strength card and the Six of Swords. The Strength card is the Leo Major Arcana, but it's notably the Archangel Ariel, the Lion of God, the energy of protection as you walk the path of new beginnings or with new goals, and allowing you to be focused as this beautiful archangel protects you on that journey so that you're not distracted or brought to a place where you're completely off track, right? So this also stands for loyalty and the perseverance it takes to get to any worthy goal, right? We have to go through some things. Yes, we do. Now, here's the Six of Swords. It's saying you're going to fare well with this because the energy of this means you will succeed and you do have the support you need. So, yay team. Then we have the Six of Swords, which is moving in the right direction as opposed to the wrong one, right? So allowing yourself to go forward, launching into this new endeavor, whatever the thing is that you're beginning, and it's saying it is the right thing to do. So we love that you already have the experience. That means it's going to make it a lot easier for you, and you're following your intuition as you go forward. So let's see what else we have, my beautiful Aquarius friends. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit. Ooh, we're moving forward with the financial stability that's coming in with this Four of Pentacles. Remember, this means the energy of the four, which is stabilizing, and money in the bank. So, not that you have, it's the whole principle is you're not spending more than you make. That's really what this boils down to, is that you have enough to pay your bills and you have money to put away for a rainy day. So do that. Don't blow it all. We always want to have something, a little bit of something, right? A little security blanket. It's helpful. It helps our nerves if anything else. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we have the Justice card as our volunteer. This is the energy of right decisions being made by you and for you. There's no substitution for being able to take right action because that is an amazing thing. That means everything's aligning for your best possible way forward. So we love that energy. It's also the Libra major arcana and the sense of balance that comes with that. And we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is where you're kind of holding something. You might not tell everybody about it just yet. You're waiting until it, fully matures or happens. That's protecting it. You're protecting that energy, and that means it's just something you're working on that you haven't gotten fully settled yet, but it's coming. It's happening any minute. And we have the Hermit, which is the Virgo major arcana, and it's the energy of the seeker as he uses divine light. He's using his lantern of his soul to show him. That means he's listening to his intuition and the beautiful higher realms. As he does, he avoids that little chasm there or any pitfalls that may pop up. You've got to trust your gut. And we are now looking at moving in a direction that is going to bring you to your ultimate goal here. Now, there are many ways to take the road, we all know, right? Just make sure you choose the one that aligns with you And that way, you're moving toward what you're truly desiring and not taking someone else's advice just on the offhand that, 'cause sometimes we don't trust ourselves. This is the real point of this is trust you. You know what you want, and vibrationally, you're going to be attracted to that. If you choose something different, you'll still get there, but it's not going to feel like the same accomplishment if you're not listening to your inner guidance. You'll second guess yourself the whole way and make yourself miserable. That's really how that'll go. Because that's where we get into the judgy thing. Did I do the right thing? It's not happening as fast as I thought. Maybe I made a mistake. And then we start making decisions based on fear. So make sure you align with it and then go forward. And you are going forward in the right direction. So the alignment is good. And this is letting the universe guide you. Sometimes we have to launch and go with the flow, right? So there it is, Six of Swords, going the right direction, trusting divine intuition to guide you. And it's going to be a very successful venture. This is in your household energy here. So, household relationships, love life, and spiritual life. And that energy is going to be victorious. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world. This is a beautiful energy of victory and being in the place of feeling like finally I've made it, or finally this is now the right alignment for me, right? So, feeling empowered as well. And it's telling you, keep doing what you're doing, focus on the goal, and you will be able to do it. You're in the zone. So this is the time. You're in that place of growing and creating, and you're aligned with what you're trying to do. It looks like you're trying to align yourself in your money area, right? So who isn't? But you're really focused on it because this is where you're literally in the zone. Now, in your career and finance, this is where we wanna manifest something more, right? We wanna bring money to us. You don't necessarily wanna change jobs, you just wanna be more abundant, and when you're in this energy, it means you have to sit down and be open to what the universe is trying to create with you, and you have to get out of your head about how many steps it's gonna take or what direction it's gonna come from. We can't know all those details, and if we try to, all we do is make ourselves crazy trying to second guess everything. So, this is where the micromanagement, this is the literally the overanalysis paralysis card, right? So, we don't want to overthink it. We just want to focus on the goal and then surrender our resistance to what comes. And here comes a notification, Page of Wands. This is someone coming in or some messenger coming in to tell you what action to take to make yourself more abundant or moving to, it might be another job. It could be anything coming in. And this is where you don't settle for less than you deserve. Because sometimes when we ask the universe for something, something else will show up. And it's really kind of a false sense of, oh, that's what I asked for. Make sure before you go jumping from the frying pan into the fire, because this is saying very well may be that you have to hold to what you're trying to get and not take less. That's all. Now, near future across the bottom here, hello, financial security and money in the bank with the Four of Pentacles. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, lightning strike energy. So suddenly, you either get a download, a knowing, it might be a dream you have, or just a sudden, just boom, somebody runs into you or you run into them. A stroke of luck, a stroke of genius, right? As the universe is the genius, and we allow ourselves to be in that creative energy. Because you're in line, this is really going to affect you. Remember, the swords out here are your Aquarius energy, my air sign friend. And we have the Eight of Pentacles saying, hey, learn what you can, learn everything you can, because you never know when it's going to be useful. And I just have to say that that has been kind of my motto in life. I was never afraid to do a job I hadn't done before. I at least had to try it to see if I was, if it was for me. So that gave me a whole open opportunity to learn all kinds of different ways and things to do. And that made a big difference. And when I needed to be creative, I could fall back on some of those other experiences. So, this is the experience of bringing more abundance in through something you specifically have the skill for. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. So, when we have the 5, it is change. The 5 of Pentacles means be patient. The universe is making this come into form. These 5 separate pieces are going to become one. That is your solid thing you're asking for, but it can't be rushed. There's nothing you can do to speed it up. In fact, if you try to do that, you're just going to run up against a brick wall. So be still, let the universe create. Oh, and to solidify that, we have this special bonus card that's coming out on top with our well, the underlier as our energy for the next deck, and it says to all believers. The energy of this card is specific to this deck because there are 2 bonus cards. One is a parchment, and it stands for paperwork or special official documents. And this one is, as you believe, so shall it be done unto you. So don't ignore the fact that you have the ability to bring something in that currently is not available to you just by your belief that it's possible to have it. So your belief and your faith in it is everything. Let's see what else we got. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. And so we have, sorry, I forgot I had these down here. Our volunteers. First one is Shazam, the victory, the Ace of Swords energy. It's beautiful. This is a gift from Divine. All aces are gifts, and this one is a gift of clarity, my darlings. So we're cutting through the veil. You see the laurel wreath wrapped around the blade. That is the victory symbol. And you have the sword of knowledge, sword of truth, the sword of justice. This is the energy of that sacred, beautiful, wonderful. In my mind, I'm thinking the sword and the stone, right? This is that energy of absolutely being able to see your way forward, cut yourself free of any previous entanglements, and coming out better off than you started. So, thank you, universe, for the gift of clarity and the wheel of fortune. Hallelujah. So, it is a 10, first of all, and that is a big deal because 10 is a cycle change. This one is a big deal because it's a karmic cycle change. It's releasing all karmic debts and karmic holds. All red lights turn green. All doors open, including doors you don't even know exist. They fling themselves open. Suddenly they appear. And you're able to bend time and space because you're moving faster and further than you would have had you not had this hold in the first place. So, hallelujah for the Wheel of Fortune, right underneath the victory of the Ace of Swords. And another ace, the Ace of Cups. So, on this journey that we're on of self discovery and the energy of that Virgo hermit is the enlightened energy of the gift of all the beautiful energy of the Holy Grail. This is a precious gift from Divine, and it is the gift of having every single thing you need down to the DNA of manifestation and creation because that is the elixir of life inside that cup, and this is a divine gift. So, big doings, and you're on your sacred journey in that Virgo energy. So, woo, that's a big thing. And we have clearing the past. So the road that you choose to travel going forward is wiping the slate clean. This is death to the old way. So all the past trauma, toxic energy, old funkiness, we're wiping that out. It is being purged, cleared, cleansed, and purified. And the beautiful flower of the new beginning is here. As you start your road forward, it's fresh and new. All is now a new thing. So letting go of all those old things, we don't need them. They don't apply here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, a double six of swords, my Aquarius friend. So you know you're doubling down on going the right direction. So if you have a partner in this and you guys are deciding to go to travel together now and be in the energy of the unit, there you have the unified. Yes, we're both going the right direction. Yes, we're ready to launch into this new thing. That's a beautiful thing for anybody starting a new uh, relationship, commitment, moving in, that kind of thing. Yay, team. Now, here's your all believers right on top of the victory and the empowerment and being like leveling up, feeling like everything is better and better every day in every way. Here comes that what you believe, so shall it be true. Yes, we take it. And there's some work. You're going to have to do some work. Anybody that's doing anything, it's not ever easy. If it were easy, everybody'd already have it and we wouldn't be sitting here sweating it. So here's the Seven of Pentacles. Now, what we will learn in our lives as we go is that it's a whole lot harder to save your money than it is to spend it. It's easy to spend it. We can spend it so fast we didn't even know we spent it, right? So understand that is that you're going to have to make an effort in the maturing of what you're trying to save and not dip into it just because you have a moment, right? Boom shakalaka, the 10 of cups. So this is the happily ever after, everything. So there's no real need for this worry that you've got going here. Trying to control or to we love to control, by the way. As humans, we think we're in charge of everything, and all we have to do is be still and let it come to us. And it looks like that is exactly the prescription needed because there's your 10 of cups. And the lightning strike energy, he's down here as well. So that's the something out of the blue. You're going to get the understanding of how to proceed with that little page of rods underneath the Knight of Swords. Remember, all of a sudden, out of the blue is either having a phone call, somebody running into somebody you haven't seen, or getting a sudden knowing or a download, right? Oh, another knight. Fast moving energy with the abundance now. The Knight of Pentacles is indeed the universe setting in motion what it has already allotted for you. And here it comes. So don't settle for small fries when you're about to get the big potato, right? We want the whole enchilada. And that's the abundance coming in. It's been allotted by the universe and it's set in motion. The knight is the courier. So in the near future, we have the energy of the three of rods. So this is very auspicious because you have a three and a four. So the three of rods is the energy of expansion, taking your experience and moving forward in a whole new way. And the four is the stability you need in order to do that. So perfect. There's the high priestess. So the high priestess energy is coming in with that lightning strike energy, which says this is that kind of all of a sudden there's sort of a stabilization and maybe even some new information your higher self is connecting with here because that is definitely higher self there with the energy of that lightning strike. So it's some knowledge they're about to lay on you. And the Seven of Rods again, telling you don't settle for less than you deserve. In fact, whatever it is that you're doing here, you're a master at it and you shouldn't settle because you are worth the whole experience that you have. And last but not least, hello, there's your King of Swords. First of all, it's Archangel Michael. Hallelujah. We love Archangel Michael, but it is your masculine king, my beautiful Aquarius friends. This is the energy of being fully established, being able to stand in your power and to remove obstacles, right? We have this energy of protection and obstacles being removed. The King of Swords is the masculine of that psychic energy, the ability to really balance yourself as an air sign and getting that intuition really dialed in. So, what a beautiful reading for you. That double Six of Swords says everything, and that Six of Swords just kept coming out. So, it was liable to do that. It's just really appearing for you out of the blue. So, what a beautiful reading. I am so excited to see all of you have this beautiful second half of April. And I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Namaste, my friends.